Hello, folks. I'm Gary Carmichael. We continue coverage on the terrorist attack in Bakersfield. President Clinton has stated today that the United States does not negotiate with terrorists. Congress has pledged their support and sympathy for the grieving families of the many victims of this horrific attack. I have my teleprompter in front of me telling me just what to say. And my superiors right off camera who expect me to sit here and lie to the American people. I believe in the
sanctity of the media. Do you believe?
Can't believe?
Mr. Carmichael. I need the room. Gary? Let me cut to the chase, Mr. Carmichael. Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster are popular right now, and the network is looking to strike while the iron is hot. I would be remiss to ignore the events surrounding your exit from national television. Our network offers family-friendly programming, and our personalities must be in alignment with what our viewers come to expect from us.
I like to think that disclosure is suitable for all ages. You're never too young to start thinking for yourself.
Not only did Lee Harvey Oswald not act alone, he was a victim of MK Ultra programming under a secret U.S. government mind control operation.
You know no one would be a better fit for this than me.
Do I see value in what you bring to the table? Yes. There are other, much safer options. I believe you are a legend. We all grew up watching you when we were younger. But the court of public opinion is ultimately the deciding factor here.
I think it's clear that people still want what I have to offer.
At the end of the day, entertainment is the name of the game. Show me you can deliver top-notch, entertaining programming that can appeal to the masses. We can have a real discussion about bringing you back up to the big leagues. Just do yourself a favor and steer clear of any sensitive topics. Jason Tompkins just did an episode about Bigfoot that pulled in 7.5. Why don't you do something like that?
Abigail practically begged me to bring the show there.
Wow, that's really amazing. Do you think you could put in a good word for me with management over there?
You just keep up the good work here and I'll see what I can do.
That would be incredible, Gary.
Hello, believers. You're watching Disclosure on Greenleaf Public Access. There are threats in this world. I have it on very good authority that a group of Zeta Reticulans have been working with the United States government since 1947, and ever since have been secretly developing technology with the military-industrial complex. NSA, CIA, FBI. I'm not sure what they call themselves, but they're the men in black. Let's open up the phone lines and take some calls.
Hey, Gary, I just want to let you know I was out for a drive late last night, and I saw Bigfoot. Yeah, he was coming out of your mother's house.
Very funny. You won't think it's funny when you wake up in 10 years and you're a slave to the New World Order. This extraordinary photograph was taken by a fan of mine who's been watching the program for some time. This is a very classic flying disc, similar in construction to the object described at Roswell. In broad daylight, for the world to see. Let's open up the phone lines and hear from some callers.
Hey Gary, long-time listener, first-time caller. I just wanted to say that after seeing that photograph, I just had to call in and say that that is the absolute stupidest thing that I've ever seen. What are those? Salad bowl?
To the untrained eye, it can be very easy to misinterpret the incredible for more mundane, everyday objects. It's the human brain's way of coping with those things that we can't explain. Go ahead, next caller.
The legendary Gary Carmichael. You're a hard guy to get a hold of. I must have left your producer 7 messages, and I'm yet to hear back from you.
Well, I do sincerely apologize for that, but hey, you've got me now.
Well, what good does that do me? We can't talk on an unsecure line, can we?
I'm sorry, what is this about?
I'll be in touch. You just need to do the right thing, Gary.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Keep on believing and tune in next week.
Hey, Gary, that wasn't so bad. I mean, that last caller was a bit odd, but I thought that was actually a pretty good episode.
What the fuck, Malcolm?
1 gallon of ice cream is...
Terror reigns as the rot is reborn.
Splattermask is alive! I've seen it!
There's no way! I watched him burn! Ah!
Treasure, Part 5, A New Rot.
I'm Jason Tompkins, and this is Descent into Mystery. Tonight, we're deep in the Scottish Highlands of Loch Ness, chasing one of the world's most legendary cryptids, the Loch Ness Monster, aka Nessie.
I just don't know. Maybe the timing on this isn't the best?
Oh, I'm sorry that the timing isn't ideal for you.
Gary, I just got here. I'm not ready to throw this all away.
Well, my friend, that's why I am who I am, and you are you. 24 hours after the event that shook the United States, several known terrorist organizations are denying involvement. I have my teleprompter in front of me, telling me just what to say. And my superiors just off camera who expect me to sit here and lie to the American people. But I'm not going to lie to you all. I believe in the sanctity of the media. Do you believe? Conflicting reports have been coming in, and there is a narrative regarding how these events played out that is being entirely and intentionally ignored by the press. That there has been a concerted effort. A concerted effort made by multiple news outlets to bury certain reports and to present a narrative that is nearly word for word across networks.
You damn coward. For 1 second, try to muster just an ounce of integrity. You're nothing but an empty suit. You're nothing but an empty suit. How do you sleep at night?
Do you believe? Excuse me, what the hell are you doing? Who are you?
Gary, I don't have much time to explain, but I have something huge for you.
You can't just barge into someone's home unannounced. I'm gonna call the police.
Hey! For the past 7 years, I've been a part of an intelligence group that for all intents and purposes doesn't exist. The organization was tasked with protecting our democracy while we operated outside of any formal government oversight. For the most part, everything's been on the up and up. Until a little over a year ago.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Bakersfield.
Are you saying that your organization had prior knowledge of the terrorist attack?
It was made to look like an act of terror by a foreign extremist group. But I assure you, that couldn't be further from the truth. You know, the brass, they call it collateral damage. But all I see are civilian casualties. I have a videotape and it's gonna blow this thing wide open. But I don't know how deep it goes. I'm not sure who to trust.
You should be headed to DC with this information. Why are you bringing this to my attention?
You're Gary Carmichael.
You're Gary Carmichael.
And we're back on the Power Hour on 89.5 The Word. I'm Vic Power, and we are here, live on the air with Gary Carmichael. Gary, tell me, how does a once successful news anchor go into all this conspiracy theory stuff?
Well, you have to understand, my show isn't about conspiracy theories. No, it's an alternative news program bringing
so then
our
tell
audience...
me, why is it that aliens come from across the galaxy to anally probe us?
Anal probing actually accounts for a very small percentage of close encounters of the fourth kind.
Bummer.
What we should be worried about are the hybridization efforts
Like
being
E.T.
taken.
test tube babies? Wait, is that how you were born, Gary?
Laugh if you will. I'm in possession of a unique videotape brought to me by a source from within an unnamed government black money program.
Right.
The footage contained in this tape is going to rock the world to its very core, and I can assure you that the powers that be will not be too happy with yours truly.
Calm down, Garrett, all right? We wouldn't want you to have another meltdown live on the air.
You just make sure you tune into this week's episode.
Oh, I will.
I guarantee it will change what we think we know about the attack in Bakersville.
Gary, you are a car wreck, and I just cannot look away. Well, you heard it, folks. Thursday, 6 p.m. on Channel 34, Gary Carmichael releases his intergalactic sex tape. Ooh! The Martians are here, and they're listening to the Power Hour on 89.5 The Word.
Gary, I've got Miss Von Rose for you. This is like the third time today. Are you here? Leave.
Abigail, how are you?
My assistant tells me you went on fucking Vic Power and made a fool of yourself and dredged up Bakersville.
He has national syndication. And people need a reminder that I'm still active. I thought you'd see this as a huge opportunity for me.
I put my neck on the line for you. I hope you think really hard about what it is that you want before you go ahead with tonight's episode.
The Sasquatch is not limited to the Great White North. It calls much of the densely populated forests of North America its home. Some speculate that the skunk ape of the southeastern United States is in fact the very same creature. I've never seen Bigfoot. And to be honest, I'm not sure it even exists. The story of a wild ape man living in harmony with nature might just be a creation of our own human desire to truly be free. What does freedom mean to you? I think the beauty of freedom is having the agency to make our own choices and still not taking the easy way out. Nearly 2 years ago, over 170 citizens in Bakersville lost their lives. Their families were lied to. The American people were lied to. Decades from now, people will ask where you were when everything you thought you knew changed in an instant. Play the tape. I think the footage speaks for itself. Let's take some calls.
Hey, Gary. I was driving by Bakersville that day, just up the freeway with my family. My husband saw the smoke first. He grabbed my arm, and then I saw it. I just don't know what to think anymore.
Thank you for watching. Looks like we have another caller on line 2.
Gary, I'm honestly at a loss for words. Is this for real? Where did you find that tape?
Unfortunately, for the safety of my sources, I'm unable to share the origin of that tape. But I can assure you the source has been fully vetted. Additionally, a copy of the tape has been sent to a senator's office, and the original remains in a safe location. But I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today. I'm Gary Carmichael. Keep believing.
Wow, Gary, that was amazing.
Miss Monroe called twice more. She was not very happy. Jeffrey Carper's people called about having you on the 8 o'clock news to talk about the footage. Neil Moore's people called about having you on tomorrow's edition of Breakfast with Neil. And the DA's office called about getting a copy of the footage.